All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples towards younger brothers. And peace and blessings, salutations, the hopeful leg out there pushing His word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful leg, the believers, the listeners whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. And what I want to get into this morning is pretty much as we see, the behavior, that's amongst even Israel, the behavior that's amongst our people. And pretty much just like the flood, people are wilding out. When you see the behavior of people in the earth, people are begging, all right, for the judgment and the indignation of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, And what I was thinking about pretty much, we have to cherish obedience, man. We have to cherish, all right, the obedience, the spirit of obedience that Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai has put on the believers, all right, in these last days, for us, to be humble, for us, to have a mindset to do right towards one another, to have a mindset of edification and looking past this place and just, Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai grooming us for something great, all right? Because as we see, even amongst Israel, all right, our people, all right, is wilding out, man, right before judgment. And we know what's going to be the end result of that, man. All right? Now, when you read, when you read Baruch 2 and 30, it goes into, all right, obedience, or disobedience, and then it also goes into how the Lord will put an obedient spirit upon us. All right? So when you read Baruch 2 and 30, it says, For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves. So there was a period, that we would be disobedient, and that would lead us to go into captivity. But within that captivity, their remnant, all right, will remember themselves, man. And also you will even have those, all right, that that are destined for destruction. They will remember themselves, all right. But with the remnant, He will put a different spirit on the remnant. Verse 31, it says, and shall know that I'm the Lord, their power. And this is the remnant, the elect, the sincere. For I will give them a heart, which is a mind, and ears to hear. You see? So the Most High had to give us a spirit to be obedient. And it's something we have to cherish in this time of all-out rebellion. You see, Esau Edom is leading the biggest all-out rebellion against Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai in the earth. And you have Israelites, all right, that's attached to that, man, and leading other Israelites in that same manner. But we're witnessing the biggest rebellion against our power, all right, that the earth has ever seen. And Jake is all in. You have, Israelites that's all in. Now, real quick, because I just want to prove their point. When you go to, let's get the blue letter. Blue letter real quick. I want to say it's Pekah, dealing with ancient Babylon. When you go to Jeremiah 50 and 21. All right? Jeremiah 50 and 21, it says, Go against the land of Maratham, even against it, and against the inhabitants of Pekah, waste and utterly destroyed. All right? After them, said the Lord, Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, and do according to all that I have commanded thee. You see? And do all right, according to I have commanded thee, because Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai is finna command judgment in the earth, man. All right, and we're finna see these spirits of vengeance get busy in the earth, man. Because even famine is a spirit of vengeance from Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai. That's a judgment from on high. All right, but I want to focus on these two words in the Hebrew. Hold on. Load. I want to focus on these two words. All right, in the Hebrew. Because remember, this is the biggest, all right, outright rebellion against Yahweh by Shema Al-Shai the earth has ever seen, you know, led by Esau Edom, you know, and the main influence comes from where? America, man, all right? The daughter of Babylon, all right? Now, when you go into the word, come on, man. When you go into that word marathon, which in the Hebrew is, all right, marathayom, and what does it say? It says double rebellion, a double rebellion. You see, society is in the spirit of double rebellion, but the spirit that the Lord put on the elect is to be obedient in these times, man. You see? Double rebellion, man. Mariah Thumb. Alright? And Jake is in the mix of that, man. You see Jake wilding out, man. Now, let's get this word pakad. Alright? Let's get this word pakad in the Hebrew. Alright? Which is pakwawad, and it means visitation. So we know there's going to be a visitation, all right, on this double rebellion that's in the earth, man. You know, how about Shema Al-Shai is about to visit this rebellion that's in the earth, man. And Scripture said how he gonna deal with the house of Israel, those that know that they're Israelites first, man. So prepare to see some things, man. You know, and just cherish being obedient. Focus on being obedient. Tap into being more obedient, man. You know? Now, let's get this and we'll end it here. This is Sirach 18:20. It says, before judgment, examine thyself. And in the day of visitation, all right, we just read what? That visitation on the double rebellion. See, there's going to be a visitation. So we in the spirit, we should pray to stay in the spirit of constantly examine ourselves, all right? And in the day of visitation, thou shalt find mercy. We want to find mercy when the judge when the Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai visits this place with judgment. When he visits this rebellion with judgment. You see, Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai is going to meet this rebellion head on with judgment, man. All right? And we should pray not to be a part of it, man. And we should constantly, you know, tap into obedience, man. You know? So Lord will you, brothers and you futures edified till next time I say shalom.